a fine romance. You don't get everybody wearing black like you used to, do you?
Huh?
At funerals. I've seen 2 lots go in there already this morning. There were a lot of bright colours. I think it's a good idea, personally.
Your interest in that cemetery is becoming downright morbid.
No, it's not. Actually, there's a little corner over there under the laburnum I quite fancy.
What is all this?
What?
Well, you keep going on about funerals.
Oh, sorry. It's the situations vacant that did it. I was reading one about the Women's Royal Army Corps. You know, there are some quite good jobs now, well paid, and all that travel.
And?
I'm too old.
Well, so what? I'm too old for the police force. Why do you want to join the army, anyway?
I don't.
Why go all gloomy about it?
It's just that there are a lot of things about like that make me realise I'm not officially a young woman anymore. Don't you feel like that?
Well, I know I'm not a young woman.
No, it's not very nice to be told you're officially too old for something.
You weren't told about it, you've just read it.
Makes you wonder how many other things you're too old for.
You keep telling me that you're younger than Jane Fonda.
I am.
Well, look at her.
I do.
What about a walk on the common?
Oh, no, I want to do something energetic.
Well, we'll buy a ball and have a kickabout. Well, you said you wanted to do something energetic.
Yeah, but not plain silly. I know. We'll have a game of tennis.
At this time of the year?
Yes! You do play tennis?
Well, yeah, I have done once or twice. I'm not very good.
Oh, I haven't played for ages. It doesn't matter at all. Yes, that's it. A nice, energetic game of tennis.
Yeah, I haven't got a racket.
It's all right. I've got one.
Well, what are we supposed to do with one racket? Hit the ball, jump over the net, give the racket to the other person before the ball arrives?
Now, you're just making difficulties. The common keeper's bound to have a spare one in his little hut. Come on, let's go and get ready.
I'd sooner have a kickabout.
Oh.
Ah!
What on earth are those?
My old army shorts.
You're not going to wear them, are you?
Oh, no. I think the elastic's gone.
Couldn't I get your size?
Oh, well, no, that's the thing about the army, see? Never give you anything your size. Well, I suppose I could wear my plimsolls, if I can find them. Oh, that's nice. Very pretty.
I bought it when I was at college. What's that saying about pint pots?
Huh?
I'm never going to get into this.
Oh, you haven't tried yet?
Sometimes it's better not to.
Oh, you can't squeeze a quart
into a pint pot. Thanks.
Oh, well, never mind. We tried.
Oh, no, I'm not giving up as easily as that.
Oh, well, I mean, if you've got to let a dress down...
No, I'm not going to. I'll wear a blouse and skirt. Yes, that's it. Now, where did I put that racket? Oh. Oh. Got it.
Right. Come on. Knee over the ball.
I'm not Kevin Keegan, you know.
I've noticed.
Good.
Cost me £3, that ball. I didn't even get a kick at it. What are you doing?
You want your ball back? I'm going to get your rotten ball. I'm not being silly.
Childish, then.
Who wants his ball back?
Laura. Laura. All right, miss?
Well, what's going on here?
Well, you see, I was going to throw myself in, but this kind gentleman persuaded me there was a purpose in life. Bless you, sir. God bless you. Come on. Whee! Ow!
I shall go in a minute. I'm sorry, I can't get her to come down.
She's not planning to sort of, flail off, is she?
What? Oh, no. She's enjoying herself, actually.
So she is. So she is.
But I'm well aware that she shouldn't be on there.
Well, that's all right. You leave her. At least she's happy now. Poor soul. Tuppence short of a shilling, is she?
Fourpence short, actually. If you carry on like this, I shall have to build you a playpen.
I'd rather have a paddling pool.
And all because you're too old to join the army. I can understand you feeling a bit old at times. We all feel that. I can understand you wanting to do something energetic. But you regressed. You palpably regressed.
Oh, did I palpably?
Yes.
Who got in a tantrum when his ball went in the water? It's just that we never seem to do anything spontaneously, and just for once, every so often, what I'd really love is a happening.
A what?
A happening.
A happening? Well, they went out with the flower people, didn't they?
Don't think they ever came in with you?
Oh, I don't know. I was in the fountains, Trafalgar Square once.
Were you?
Yes. Silver Jubilee night.
What, you actually jumped in the fountains in Trafalgar Square?
No, I was having a rest on the side and I got pushed in. You see, the sort of happenings you're talking about, well, they don't really happen. Except in MGM musicals. I mean, you tried getting on a tram and singing the trolley song and see how many people join in. And where are you going to put the 100-piece orchestra? On the roof of the tram?
Oh, all right. You've made your point.
And how does everybody always know the words?
All right. I don't want you to do a full-scale musical. Just something on the spur of the moment. Something different, just for once.
All right, you're on.
Do you mean it?
Yes, we'll get out there and we'll do something different on the spur of the moment.
What?
Do you fancy lunch anywhere?
It wasn't cheating, it was gamesmanship.
Well, whatever it was, it worked. She'd been propping him up for 2 sets. All of a sudden, the game goes to pieces. I know you had something to do with it.
Well, I did have a little word with her at the net when we changed ends.
Wasn't a curse of some sort, was it?
No, I just said how brave it was of her to play without wearing a bra.
Why did that destroy her game?
She was wearing a bra. Well, you know the golden rule of mixed doubles, play to the lady.
Remind me to keep you on my side.
That's the idea.
Should we go out for lunch?
Yes, where?
Boulogne?
Should we start that conversation again?
No, I'm serious. We can be there in a couple of hours. Zoom down to Dover, hop on the hover, pop on our berries, and voila.
Smashing!
I'm not just a dead ringer for Roscoe Tunnion.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hello, Laura. How are you? And Mike? Good. What? Well, Phil's just had this mad idea about whizzing over to Boulogne for lunch. Yes, it is, isn't it? What? Well... Well, the thing is, we'd have to leave straight away.
This minute?
Well, this minute, so... Oh, you can? Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, all right, well, we'll meet you at the hoverport in Dover. Yes, about an hour and a half. See you there. Bye. We'll meet them at the hoverport.
Yes, I heard.
Well, I couldn't say no.
Well, if I'd have been on the phone, I would.
Well, you had your chance. Anyway, why are you so hostile? Mike and Laura are sweet.
Yeah, I know they're sweet. But when it comes to doing anything, it's like lugging a couple of kids around. Where are we going now, Phil? What are we going to do now, Phil? Honestly, sometimes they make me feel like the entertainment officer.
You're just a natural leader.
Yeah, you're just a natural flanneler. Anyway, it's done now, so let's go on with... Who's that? Hello? Oh, hello, Mike. Oh, you can't come after all? Oh, well, never mind, some other time, eh? Because what? Of course you're not barging in. Look, we'd really love you to come, honestly. Look, no more arguing. We'll see you at Dover, OK?
That was telling him.
Well, he's a sensitive sort of bloke, Mike. I wouldn't want him to think that we didn't really want him to come.
You didn't want him to come.
Well, I wouldn't want him to think it.
You'd have said no to my sister.
Well, she's always starting these things. So what if she doesn't come on our honeymoon with us?
You don't like Laura, do you?
Of course I like Laura. Just that every time we... Hello? Oh, hello, Laura. You've been thinking of what? Of course there wasn't an edge in Helen's voice. I said... Look, she really would like you to come. Look, I'll get her to tell you herself, all right? Hang on.
Laura? Oh, Mike. Well, where's Laura? She didn't think there was an edge in Phil's voice as well. Well, tell her not to be silly. Well, tell her to come out of the cupboard. What? Mike is taking the phone over to the cupboard that Laura has shut herself in. Would you please shout through the door that there wasn't an edge in your voice and you'd like her to come?
Laura, will you... Oh, sorry, Mike. You ready now? Laura, will you come out of that cupboard and come to Boulogne? She's come out the cupboard.
Give it to me, give it to me. Now, Laura... Oh, Mike. Mike, will you please get Laura to the phone? We'll drag her. Now, Laura, just you listen to me. Phil and I would honestly love... But don't be silly. We're just being silly. All right, all right. I swear on Grumpy's grave that... No, I can't say that. Yes, there you are, then. Yes, I should have said no in the first place. All right. We'll see you soon. Love to Mike.
Who's Grumpy?
Our hamster. She wanted me to swear on Grumpy's grave that we wanted them to come.
But you couldn't.
We took a solemn oath.
Oh, quite.
I mean, if you swore something on Grumpy's grave and you didn't mean it...
Well, good old Grumpy, that's what I say. At least he cleared the air. Right, now, on the double, quick shower, berries on, and Boulogne, here we come.
Phil?
Yes?
I don't think I want to go now.
I enjoyed that.
Good.
You know, I doubt if we'd have gone all the way to Boulogne. We'd have got a better lunch than that.
Really?
Yes.
Good.
After all, when you come down to it, egg and chips is egg and chips, isn't it? Doesn't taste any better for being called Earth and pommes frites.
What time's the shipping forecast?
What? Why?
Well, if it's bad weather, the hovercraft doesn't cross.
Oh, that's a generous thought.
No, it isn't. I'd like to force 10 gales. Yes, serve them right. Saying yes, do come with an edge in their voices. They didn't want us to go, why didn't they just come right out and say it?
Oh, you would have loved that. In any case, it was your own fault in the first place for inviting yourself along.
I invited us along.
Oh, that's even worse.
She's my sister.
Yes, but she's not your twin. I mean, you can't go playing in her corner of the playground all the time.
Now, what's that meant to mean?
Well, when I was at school, there was always a kid in the playground, a sort of particular sort of kid, and he always made up the best games and had the best gang. Come to think of it, he always had the best bit of the playground as well. And the rest of us, well, we always felt we were missing something. But if you weren't in, you weren't in.
Did you try?
Oh, yes, I tried. Bribery, flattery. I even challenged him to a fight once. And if I won, I'd join the gang. He was a big fella, too.
That was brave.
Oh, stupid. He flattened me.
I wish some of your stories had happy endings.
Well, you grow out of that sort of thing, don't you?
And I haven't. Is that what you mean?
Well,
Well, perhaps you're right. Only Phil and Helen always seem to have such fun. Nothing ever goes wrong for them. It's as if a little ray of sunshine follows them all the time.
reflected warmth. That's what you're talking about.
Yes, something like that. Anyhow, I must stop it. Find some kind of life of my own. That's the answer.
I thought you had.
Well, I'll get it.
Hello again.
Oh, Harry, hello. Do come in. Mike, it's Harry.
Hello again. Hello again.
Harry, we've just had lunch. Could I make you some coffee?
Thank you, no. I haven't come to take, I've come to give.
What?
Mike.
I'm very well aware that Mike and I are not overtly compatible.
Not even unovertly.
However, aren't there occasions when the very difference in people makes for a certain piquancy?
What occasion did you have in mind?
We three having dinner together in Calais. I've stunned you, haven't I?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you have. We were going to have lunch in Boulogne.
Really? Why didn't you?
Well, the people we were going with didn't...
Not to put too fine a point on it, Harry, we decided that they were very boring.
Oh. Well, I don't think you need fear being bored with me along. I know a charming little auberge just outside the town. The food is exquisite, the service discreet, and the wine. Ah, the wine.
Oh, it sounds lovely.
Then let's go!
Oh, Mike.
I've just had egg and chips.
Will you be hungry again by this evening, for heaven's sake?
Why pick on us?
Don't make an invitation sound like victimization. As a matter of fact, I sat at home and thought which of my many friends I should like to spend the evening with. My many friends.
And you chose us.
In a nutshell, yes.
All right, Harry. We'd love to come.
Excellent.
Yes, well, I'll just go and get ready.
There's one thing, Harry. Are you lucky with off-the-cuff exercises like this?
Always.
And this restaurant, there will be a table. They will serve some wonderful fresh delicacy. It will be open.
Of course.
And what about the hovercraft? Is that all right, even though we haven't booked?
Believe, Mike, believe.
I try, Harry. I try.
I thought changing your mind was a woman's prerogative.
No, used to be. You got the vote. We got the prerogative.
What I was talking about before, Mike, if you're going because of me...
No, both of us. I mean, if you're too old to join the army and I'm too old to join the police force, we've got to find something else to do, haven't we? In any case, Harry wants us to go. He actually wants us to go.
I didn't know that what Harry wanted was very high on your list of priorities.
That's what he said. I mean, he sat and he thought of all the friends that he would like to have dinner with, and he came up with us.
Well, you surely didn't believe that.
No.
Then why should it persuade you to go?
Well, if we're the best he can dredge up at such short notice, he must be very lonely, the poor sod.
Allons, mes enfants. Allons-y.
Oh, oui, Harry. On arrive.
Voilà, madame.
Merci, monsieur. Aren't you the same waiter I met upstairs a few minutes ago?
Oh, no, madame. That was my twin brother, Naughty Pierre.
Who needs to go to Boulogne anyway?
Well, it was lucky we didn't.
Why?
Well, I've just been listening to the shipping forecast in the kitchen. The weather's blown up in the channel. Hovercraft aren't even sailing.
Good job we didn't take Mike and Laura. They'd never have forgiven you for allowing storms.
Yes, it's a bit of a burden being expected to control the weather as well. What should we do after lunch?
Well, I thought I promised your twin brother, Naughty Pierre, to help him make the bed.
Oh, really? You think this is wise?
I think so.
Oh, millions of pounds we spent on weather forecasting, millions. Oh, what happens? Unexpected snowstorms.
I mean, it's brilliant sunshine in Boulogne.
We were going to Calais.
I know.
We've got satellites whizzing around, you know. Taking 500 pictures a second or whatever it is. They still can't get it right.
Still, we did see Dover. Interesting town, Dover.
Especially in the pouring rain.
I can't understand it. I'm usually so lucky with off-the-cuff exercises.
So you said.
But I am.
I'd rather you didn't go on about luck if it's all the same to you.
But it's the first time it's ever happened to me.
Really?
And I hate to say this, but I wonder if there isn't something of the jinx about you two.
Shut up!
Mashed potatoes. A fine romance with no wrestling. A fine romance with no nestling. We two are just as prickly as cactus plants. Love hasn't got a chance. This is a fine romance.